Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Brittney Griner's third Olympic gold was clearly the most meaningful for the Team USA center. Following Sunday's dramatic 67-66 win over Team France in the final of the women's basketball tournament at the Paris Olympics, the 33-year-old was overcome with emotion and began to cry on the podium. Griner was playing in her first Olympics since being freed from a Russian penal colony in a controversial prisoner exchange 2 years earlier. What's more, the advocate for other wrongfully imprisoned Americans is celebrating the victory after another U.S.-Russia prisoner swap, this one allowing for the safe return of former Marine Paul Whelan and Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich. Admittedly, Griner didn't know if she would ever have this chance again. "This one meant a lot to me," Griner said after winning the 8th straight gold medal in women's basketball. "I mean, just having a chance to play for gold, represent my country, what my country did for me. Yeah, this is the highest on the pinnacle right here." This gold medal victory capped a long road back for Griner, who was sitting in a Russian penal colony 2 years ago not sure if she would ever get home again, let alone play basketball or compete in a third Olympics being held in Europe so close to Russia. She had been sentenced to 9 years behind bars for drug possession and smuggling in Russia, spending 10 months in jail before she was part of a high-profile prisoner exchange for arms dealer Viktor Bout in December 2022. Griner, a Phoenix Mercury center who had been playing basketball in Russia during the WNBA offseason when she was detained, said she would never play internationally again except with USA Basketball. Now, after scoring 4 points in 5 minutes on Sunday, Griner has her third gold medal playing for the U.S. and plans to place this one next to her newborn son, Bash. "It was a long journey, a hard journey to get back into it," the 33-year-old said. "I'm just happy that my body was able to hold up and be able to be here." Griner has learned to appreciate the little things at the Olympics more than she did the first 2 times she played in them, in 2016 in Rio de Janeiro and in 2021 in Tokyo. In 2021, Griner led the U.S. with 30 points, the most points ever scored by a U.S. player in a gold medal game. That was 3 years ago, but Griner's ordeal in Russia left her appreciating the mundane details of each day. Waking up, going to practice, even when you don't want to practice, having the opportunity to do that, because we overlook it, she said. "That's the opportunity that we get to do, and I just cherish every second I can now." During these games, the U.S. pulled off another high-profile prisoner exchange hours before Griner took the court during pool play. Knowing that more Americans were coming home had her head over heels happy at their return. Teammate Diana Taurasi, who helped lobby for Griner's return during her detention, stood 2 teammates away from Griner during the medal ceremony and anthem. Taurasi said she could sense Griner's emotions and called it almost mind-boggling that Griner got back to this point. "She's a person that is grateful for all the support that she got through all this," Taurasi said. "And it wasn't easy. And it's still not easy for her. She still carries a big burden to make sure everyone gets out. She carries that burden really heavy on her back." During the game itself, Griner scored 4 quick points and finished with 2 rebounds in the win. She celebrated the victory on the basketball court with lots of hugs, including from Lisa Leslie and others cheering on the Americans at Bercy Arena, essentially a road game for the U.S. with French President Emmanuel Macron in the stands. "The gold medal game is just the icing on the cake, being in the Olympics, as well," Griner said. Then came time to celebrate again as the Americans huddled at midcourt for photos. Griner took out a phone for the team selfie with her right hand, using her left hand to hold up her latest gold medal. "This definitely was a moment to be remembered."